Good evening, everybody. We know it's been a while that we've done the weekly conversation, but we are back and, better than ever, as it were.
Yep.
Um, with all that being said, we are entering into Elul, right?
Yes, it should be coming up here very shortly.
What is Elul, without giving away any of your teaching for tomorrow night?
It is a Hebrew month. It is a month of us drawing closer to God as He draws closer to us. It is a month of us, as Yeshua said, forgive your debtors. And He says this in the Our Father prayer. Forgive the trespasses of others. That way your Father in heaven can forgive your trespasses. So it's a month of that, and really drawing closer to who He is.
Okay. What is the? This is all. The month of El leads up to what?
You have the major holidays coming in with Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. It leads into this whole, and shortly thereafter you have Sukkot, or the Feast of Tabernacles, and so it's a whole engagement between you and God, and not just you and God, but you and His people, your brothers and sisters of faith, or brothers and sisters of the nation of God. So it's a month full of that, and it's a special time. They say Elul is the acronym for I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. And this is God's expression towards us as His people, us as His children. And this should be our expression towards Him.
Now, this all leads up to Yom Kippur, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I've said this a couple times throughout the year, and you've kind of agreed with me on it. Let's say you wrong somebody. Should you wait until Yom Kippur to make that right?
No, you should try and make that right as soon as possible. If it's a case where somebody has wronged you, and you're trying to make it right, but you're not able to for whatever reason, just forgive them. Move on. Don't stay in that place of anxiety and stress and constantly thinking that person is out to get you. But rather, we all have lives to lead, so live your life, not in that place of with that person, or not even necessarily that person, but that thought being able to hold you captive to that feeling, because that's not good for you. That doesn't help you grow.
Okay. You've seen that well, I'll save that one for next time. Yeah, holding on to that anger and that bitterness is never ever good. It's never healthy. It's never productive. Really, when you hang on to that anger, that negativity, that's keeping you from growing. One of the things that I used to do when I'd go lift weights is I'd get angry and go take out my frustration or whatever in the gym. Now I have a wide variety of music in my playlist, but it's always good to, hey sister, how are you doing? Now that you've moved closer, no more missing out on service, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, focusing on when I go work out now, my focus has changed from everything that's pissed me off or upset me or whoever wronged me to what are the blessings in my life and what lessons do I need to be trying to learn as I go through my workout.
Yeah, anger and sadness. The anger might give you a little boost of energy for a little bit, but at the end of it, you just kind of ravaged your blood pressure. You cause yourself more anxiety and stress, emotionally and mentally, and that wears on your body's physical attributes. So it's never worth it. Yes, there is just anger, but that's something entirely separate.
So, for your class tomorrow, what are you going to be teaching on?
We'll go ahead and, as Ishka's been talking about, we'll go ahead and get into the High Holy Days coming up and what they mean, and so we'll put the teaching of the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit. We'll put that after the passing of the Holy Days. Now we can really go through it and look at all the meanings and the insights of the Holy Days that are right before us.
Okay. Tomorrow's class, what time and where's it at?
7790.
Old age.
Scratch that. 201 Harriman Place on the city's south side. You're supposed to do south side.
Oh,
yeah.
Next time, let me know, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So, 201 Harriman Place on the city's
south side.
That's what's up. And we look forward to seeing each and every one of you there.
To the brother that we went and visited a little while ago, we hope you get better. We hope you are feeling better, and that God heals you physically, mentally, spiritually from all of your ailments right now.
Yeah, hey brother, if you're watching this, when you do watch this, listen, whatever synagogue, whatever church you help out at, you are a blessing to any of those communities. I want you to know that.
Except when it comes time for you to make chili.
Aside from y'all's little chili quarrel that y'all have going on,
okay,
we love you.
Your wife responded with, where you find them, what were they doing, what is the depth of God's appointed times.
There you go. So we'll be going over all of that this coming Thursday. That's
tomorrow
night. Yeah. I guess please send in your questions, your commentary. For those of you at the store right next to Cato, I will be sending you the information that you asked about the attributes of the Torah. So thank you for that question.
Friday night. What do we have going on Friday night?
Friday night.
At 7790 Mainland Drive.
7790 Mainland Drive?
Yes, what is going on there?
We'll be doing Erev Shabbat service being led by the wonderful John and Claudia. And this Saturday, Brother Dominique, in his musical skills, and our own cantor, Chavez, will be leading the service with the praise, the worship, and the liturgy. So we're very excited for that, and of course, Sister
Thank
Patty,
you, Yiska, for posting the times and places.
Will be leading the dance. So we're very stoked about all that.
We have very, very, very anointed family that come through and give different praise offerings and different offerings to the Lord. whether it be with their cantoral blessings or their praise and worship blessings, or the ladies dance team getting up there and doing their thing.
That being said, thank you for mentioning that. Saturday morning, this Saturday is potluck, so bring your favorite dish and bring just enough to share a little bit. God bless our Rebbitzin, but she can't carry the oneg every single week. So let's all do our part to help in her when she's not in there, okay? And even when she is, let's all do our part to help.
Absolutely. So with that being said, good night, God bless. If you do have questions, doesn't matter what they are, here's a good one. For those people that don't know, brother, you wear a kippah or a yarmulke. Why is it so important for you to wear the kippah or the yarmulke?
For me, it's a constant reminder that He comes before I do. God comes before I do. So His ways, His choices, not my ways or my choices.
Okay. And obviously I do not wear payos, but you have so chosen to wear them. So for you, and I know the meaning behind it, but for those people who don't know, what would you enlighten them onto or as to the why you wear the payos?
Yes, my favorite rabbi, and I know I shouldn't have favorites because I know my beloved is going to say something. But
No.
one of my favorite rabbis, for him was a sign of his dedication between him and God, and he took an oath to spend his life bending down and helping people up. And so when I got ordained as a rabbi or anointed or whatever phraseology you want to use, I had started when I first started growing my payas. I remember telling the rabbis who were over me at the time and telling Iska, I want to spend my life helping people.
Okay.
And so it's a reminder for me to always treat others kosher, and for me to remember his instruction always.
Okay. That being said, God bless. We hope to see each and every one of you at some point in time throughout the upcoming weekend or class. What are some of the blessings or reminders when wearing zitot?
What are some of the blessings or the reminders? The tzitziot, they are it is the Shema on them. Each knot is Shema Adonai Eloheinu, Shema Adonai Echad, and so those are the knots, roughly said, and their reminder, as they're always hanging down or reaching out, they're a reminder for you and I to constantly be reaching out, and they're a reminder for us to keep in mind His greatest command: Shema, pay attention, love God with all that you are, and love each person that you meet as yourself, and love yourself. So, because you're who God made you to be. And
because we're losing daylight right now, we will be cutting this short. So God and my brother may or may not be afraid of the dark. I'll leave that one for you guys. God bless.